is going on. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing when it comes to getting the studio. Because, not that I have an issue with living out of the studio. Not at all. Not that I even necessarily have an issue with the price of paying like $2,000 a month. And busking. Something just doesn't feel right about it. And like, it's weird. Oh God, if I put this out into the universe, I feel like it's gonna come true. But in a way, I feel like I need to be rejected just so that I get like confirmation from the universe that like, this isn't my next step. But it's just got me kind of worried because I'm like, well, what is my next step? And I'm still waiting to hear back from the person that I talked to plan a 3-week trip in Indonesia. It's like a spiritual reset. And in a way, I'm like, okay, well, that would be perfect. But then what? Then, I told the people at this place that I'm going to move out because this place doesn't even feel right anymore. And going to LA to work on music, work on film, it just doesn't feel right. It still feels like I'm forcing something. Like, I know when something's for me. Like, I know when I like something. Like, with books, with movies. Even, I don't know about, like, vocations, but, like, I know when I like something and it's like I just want to do it. But I don't know, I feel like I'm also, like, stuck in a depression right now. Like, I'm eating just a bunch of sugar right now because I'm like, okay, I want to save money. I have this like $10,000 and I'm like, okay, like, wait, what am I going to spend it on? And there is this tattoo that I want to get. And then at the same time, I'm like, I feel like that's just also low vibration. So I'm like, what? And like, I'm like, God willing, this Indonesia trip will save me. I'm like, I don't even know. But it's like, I don't want to go back in the Matrix. But then I wrote that story. I was like, oh, like, I'm going to go back in and save everybody. But I don't even think it's about that. I don't think it's about saving everybody anymore. And then I saw this YouTube video that was like, well, all the Starseed, retired Starseeds, new Starseed with Elizabeth I forget her last name, April. It's like, well, the work is done. Like, now it's just up to the collective. And I'm just like, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I read one of the comments and it was like, yeah, like, I'm not motivated by anything anymore. Like, I'll sit and like write my poem. I don't even write them bitches. Like, I write the whole idea down and then I'm like, ChatGPT, edit this, and then it comes out with some bullshit. But it's good enough. It's like all the bad food that I'm eating, it's just like, oh, well, it's edible. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, but I do remember she was also saying, or somebody else was like, I'm seeing things in threes, and the Indonesia trip is 3 weeks. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, but it's true, like, why did I apply? Like, I know why. I feel like, because for so long in my life, like, I've taught myself to, like, basically be numb. It's like when you're raped or when you're beaten, you have to dissociate. I learned to pretty much separate my own thoughts and feelings from my body. And, that's how I made it through school. That's how I made it through work. That's how I made it through everything, is just pretty much turning off my feeling, turning off my intuition. Not intuition maybe, but probably. turn everything off and then just do. But then in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like I can't imagine this. I now that I'm saying it, like I can't even imagine moving out of this place. Like today I was moving some shit around, like this place is so fucking messy. I was moving papers and there's like 2 dead roaches under something. I'm like, oh my God, like, I mean, I gotta get out of here. I mean, I gotta clean something up or do something. God, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to say this out loud, but I kind of do hope they reject me so that I'm stuck, homeless, with $10,000 just to, because like I don't want to get another computer. I don't want to get any more speakers. I don't want to get another mic or headphones or. And it's sad because I think about my old songs and I'm like, oh man, I would love for these to be released. Like I would love for the world to hear these, or I would just love to like listen to them back. It's also even about the world. It's more about me. Like I would love to hear these songs that I wrote and recorded, but not that much, I guess. You know, Adobe's still charging my account. This other account that's in crazy overdraft is still. That's why I'm just like, bro, at this point, bro, like, just get me out of here. That's why I'm like, bro, if I could turn this Indonesia trip into like, yo, can I move there? Like, what kind of jobs I got out there, bro? Like, let me just, like, be in the rice fields all day or some shit. I don't know, bro. Like, let me work with this guy that does travel, or maybe, yeah, you know, is he hiring? He's in Morocco. And I was the first US person to reach out because they just started doing ads here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna look at the other video that I recorded because I'm trapped in this matrix. I was like, oh yeah, I want to establish my business and get a new phone and get a new this and get a new that and get a new that and do that and do that and that. It's like, bro, maybe like with 10,000, I could probably stay in Indonesia for a fucking year or some shit, you know? Like, I just gotta. I think that's the truth. That's the truth I'm running from. And it's like, wow, like I'd be still thinking about Sophie. And it's so sad because like now I feel like I want to cry. Like I've gotten so good at dissociating that it's like I don't even know what I want. But when I say it out loud, I do, because it's making me cry. Like I wish I was talking to her. You know, my cousin asked, like, you have a girlfriend? And I was like, no. And she's like, why not? And in all honesty, it's not because I hate myself, but maybe it is. I think I do hate myself. I hate myself for never listening to myself. The pain growing up of having to silence myself, self-censor. You know, I don't want another website. I don't want another. And it's like, you know, I'm talking to this guy. He's like, oh yeah, well, like nobody's running. Like, I mean, pretty much all these industries are dying, brother. I'm like, bro, why am I going back into this shit after I left? And I know why. It's because when I left before, then I got sad that I left after I was like depressed, and I was like, well, why did I go to law school? I fucking hated it there. I never should have gone, but I learned so much there. But like at the same time, I was like, man, like I should have stayed with this music. And then I look at my old Spotify account and I like look at the fucking description and I'm like, man, that's so true. Like all you ever wanted to do was create unity and open hearts and open minds and love. And now I'm at a place where I'm like, shit, like, is the job done? Like, what the fuck? What am I here to do now? You know? And, yeah, I got a $50 parking ticket to pay. So I'll pay that so that my dad doesn't get anything in the mail at the house. Other than that, it's like I got this collections. Maybe I'll pay that, or I don't even know. Do I even care about credit score anymore? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like, I want to dress like Michael Jackson. I want a new set of clothes. Like, but then it's like at the same time, I don't want any of that. And I don't know if it's because I'm depressed. Am I fucking depressed or what? Like, I'm looking at these videos and it's like, find joy and do something to make you happy. And I think that is me being depressed, because I'm like, I don't want to be happy. I just don't want to be happy while I know that my family is dying every day, you know? And I know it's such a bad thing to say, like, oh yeah, you should still be happy, but it's like, how are you happy when you know what's going on? You know, I can't, because if I was in that position, if I were those kids in the Congo, and then I pull up the internet and I see all these other people just having a good time, basically I feel non-existent. Like, I can't do this normal life. Then it's like, what do I do? What the hell do I do? And it's like everything else like leads back to money, and it's like, oh, I don't want the money. Like, I don't want that shit. So maybe all this is to say the Indonesia trip is the next right step, the right next step. You know, go to Indonesia, reset. But I don't even want to come back. You know, I don't want to come back. The guy said 24 to 48 hours. I think it's been 2 days, so maybe he'll get back to me tomorrow. But it's Morocco, so he's, you know, when it's morning for me, it's night for him, and it's night for me, it's morning for him. So maybe I'll get something overnight. I don't know. I'm just so It's like at this point I don't even know what to eat, bro. And it's like, maybe I should fast again. But then I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, like, I'm like, my body looks so good. You know, I worked for so long. And my mom was just like, oh my God, you look like you like work out. Like you're more slender and more muscular. And I was looking at myself, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm eating all this unhealthy shit. And I still got abs, bro. I still got chest, still got biceps, still got tries. And, you know, my legs look good. And I don't know. It's like, but I do kind of fast. It's like today, you know, I will not eat until like noon or 2 o'clock or something, you know. But fuck, it's like, what am I doing? What do I do? It's the hardest thing for me to say. I don't want to do any more music or film, because I don't want to look back in a year or 2 years and be like, man, like if I had just kept going, because that's how I felt last time. Like, I looked at my royalty statements and I was like, oh, I could have. Maybe is that why I came back to music? I don't know, because I listen to my music and I love it. So then I'm like, oh my God, like what's going on? What's going on? How do I love this so much, but then I don't want to put in the work? I just feel like, not that it's futile, but it's just like, maybe it's just because it hasn't paid off. But then, like, even if it did pay off, like, what is that even what I want to do, or is it just for the money? Like, if I released all my songs and then I got a bunch of money from it, that would make me happy because I'd be like, wow, like, people finally understand or see. But then after a while, you know, I'd be like, okay, what movie do I want to make? Yeah. I don't even know if I want to make these fucking movies anymore. And then I look back at the script and I'll be like, oh my god, I should have made this a movie. I'm like, oh my god, like, what is happening? Why is it all circular confusion? Like, oh my god. You know, I'm just gonna look at the other video that I made. Maybe that'll help clear it up. But yeah, I've just been laying in my bed all day, every day for the past week, ever since I got back from my sister's graduation. And I don't know, dog. I don't know. In a way, the ideal situation is like lose language, lose all form of consciousness, and exist. Be one with awareness in the world. And shit, I'm like, shit. Maybe I should have killed myself. Like, maybe that was my time. Like, maybe my soul was like, we're done. Like, we're done. Like, there's nothing else to do. You know, like, I look at the world now and I'm like, well, what the fuck else? I don't even want to participate in this shit at this point. Like, what? Like, I would want to participate if everything changed, but then it's like, okay, am I bringing about that change? Like, but then if it's like, okay, if I am bringing about the change, then I have to be honest. I have to be completely honest. And maybe that's what I'm afraid to do. I'm afraid to be completely honest and say I would fuck my sister. But then I always go back. It's like, It's like, yeah, but no, but yeah, you know, like, or would I fuck this other guy? It's like, yeah, but no, but yeah, but yeah. Or my mom, or my dad, or my family, you know, it's just like all these structures gotta collapse. So maybe that was the key of me just saying that out loud. 17 minutes in. For the open spirits who are no longer on the internet for reactions. Everything is like, I need a reaction. But that's what I realized, not I just realized it, but that's what I'm like always been thinking recently is like, I just wish there were less reactions. Like, everything's like, react to this, what do you think about this? It's like, okay, like, how about no? How about I can say the most craziest thing in the world and you just say, okay.